Good morning, America, and Canada, and Australia, and Europe, and everyone is watching. Okay, guys. Um, I am back. I'm feeling really good because it's a sunny Saturday in Holland, and well, I'll be sitting outside in a bit. It is really cold, but the sun. You have to get your vitamin D, right? So I'm gonna be doing that in a bit. But I prepared some paint, and I want to thank the sponsors of February 2018. You can put it on pause to check if you're on there, and if you did a sponsor and you're not on there, please send me an email, and I will fix that as soon as possible. ASAP, right? Okay. Now, um, I've mixed up some paint, and this again is an experiment, but I'm not going to tell you what I did because I just want to first see if something magical is going to happen, right? Okay. So, I'm going to do a double pour. I'm going to first pour the whole this is a 50 centimeters by 20, so it's kind of big. I have some beautiful copper leaf, which I'm not sure if I'm going to put on in the wet paint or I'm going to wait till it's dry and then just, put it on there and then varnish it. I'm not sure yet. I am sort of nudging towards waiting till it's dry, because another thing that I was thinking about, and I'll show you. Now, imagine, because there is this spray that is a sort of a sticky spray. Now imagine, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that because I don't want to ruin this. I don't want to ruin this thing. But imagine pouring a background, waiting it to dry. Then when it's all dry, you put this on top. Then you do a spray with that tacky, gluey spray stuff. Take it off, and then put on this copper leaf. That's what I'm thinking about, but I'm not sure yet. This would really do well. Let's see. Let's say I put that one there. Nah, like that. Let's see if it fits. I don't think so. It'll go right there. No, it won't fit. No, it's too big. But maybe I do have some smaller ones, I think. I'll have to check that out. So let me put this out. And another thing I'm gonna do when I'm finished with this, I'll have some leftovers. I got my photo paper, so I'm gonna make a little pour for in the window here. As you can see, I took out the little card, but you can just open this up and then put in a little pour. You have the glass cover, but then I'm gonna do the whole box. I'm gonna do the whole box with this gold leaf stuff or copper leaf. I think that would look really cool. That would be something, I don't know. I don't know why I didn't think about that before. So I'm gonna do that too. But that's gonna be something I'm gonna work on during the week. Okay, now I have my colors. It's a really nice, a sort of a nice light green, and oops, can't get that in there. Then I have a really beautiful dark blue. Of course, I have the beautiful turquoise, and the paint is the perfect consistency, only you can't see it. And I have a white, titanium white. Now I'm gonna do the whole background first, and I do want something like, it has to have a little bit of stripy stuff going on. Then I'm gonna add the silicone to all the colors, put all the colors together, and then I'm going to do something on top of here. That's the plan. Okay. So this is for the first one. I might even use my comb. So this is for the background, this is for the ribbons, and because I got a lot, I have to use a lot for the ribbons. You've seen me use these before, the little paper cups, but these are for really small, really tight ribbons. See how you can squeeze that? So when you're doing the ribbons like that, you'll get really, really narrow ribbons. But I want a little bit more of a broader ribbon, so I'm going to use this opposed to that. Okay, let's do this. So what we want is white. That's about as much as I want to use. We're going to put in, and I'm pouring this from up high, as you can see, because I want it to do its own mix in the cup. And there's no silicone in here, none whatsoever. No silicone. And the green. Oops, that's too much green. Okay, it doesn't matter. Now there's no silicone in the cup, no silicone in those paints, because like I said, this is only for the background. And I'm hoping I have enough paint, which I don't think I have, but who cares? We'll just figure it out. Ooh, I do like it. Now I'm so disappointed I didn't put silicone in, because that would have been awesome. Let me just torch it to be sure. I'm pretty sure it won't do anything. No, see, the only thing what's happening is those little the little air bubbles. They are popping, but there's no way there's going to be cells because there's no silicone in there. Okay. Now, letting it come down here a bit. Nah, I'm not really, I think I have way too, I don't have enough paint. Okay. We will have to go to plan 2. Plan B. Let me do this. That is nice. Wow, that is tight. I wasn't expecting that. That is really tight. That is beautiful. Ooh, I like that. Okay, now what next? What's the plan, Annemarie? Okay, I will have to do a little swiping here and there because I don't have enough paint. But that doesn't matter because I'm gonna come in with some awesome, awesome ribbons. And what is falling on the table, I'm going to be using that too. Ooh, now it's not too tight anymore. But that doesn't matter. Don't worry. We're going to fix this. Just let that come down. Okay, I am going to get a brush for the sides because there's no cells going on, and I am that way I can do it with a brush. That's cool. And as you can see, I'm only holding it, one way because I don't want the zigzaggy patterns. I don't think that would look good on this. Okay, letting it come down. I've got enough. It's gonna fix it. I'm gonna cover the whole canvas. Now I'm going to turn it around. Now I really like what's going on down here. That is really cool. And that's something, that is sort of something that happens when you're not expecting it, but still cool. That is really nice. Okay. And I'm pretty sure someone's going to say, oh, just leave it like that because I really love it. I understand, but I got to work it a little. But I'm loving the consistency of this paint. And I'm going to tell you in a bit what it is. Look at that. That is beautiful. I'm really happy with this. I'll tell you in a bit how I did this, because this is a totally, where's my little tweezer thing? Oops, gotta get one. This is totally something different. I had a little goober in there, so I had to take that out. Now, brush. Just a little touch up here and there. Gotta stay with me, guys, because we're gonna do the other one on top. But I love this. This is awesome. I'm gonna work some more with this. I'm gonna give that some more experiment. Okay. It's good. Pull that down. That's nice. I am gonna make that move also. Let it come down a bit. We'll fix that in a bit. That is okay. That's okay. Okay. Now I'm loving what it's doing here. That's cool. Let me get you the full view. Okay, now we're gonna do the silicone. So, drop in the green, drop in the blue, drop in the turquoise, and a drop in the white. And I have some contamination going on, as you can see here. So I have to take that out. Okay, fixed it. I'm mixing up the cup with the paints with the silicones now. And I'm gonna, make sure I have some left, because this is the same thickness as the background, but I might really want to thin it out just a little for the cells. We'll see what happens. Now I'm going to give it a short little swirl like this, and then I'm going to come in there. It is. Now this one I'm going to tilt and let it go down there. And as you can see already, there's a ton of cells coming up. There you go. That's, for me, that is a lot of cells. I do like the little bit bigger ones that are just, living there. And I am going to do another pour over the top, and I'm not going to do anything to the, let me thin it out just a little bit. This one. And right now I can tell you that there is absolutely not one drop of water in this mix. So what I have here is just totally filled with binders and acrylic, and there's not one drop of water. And I will tell you in a bit how I did that. But I want one more over the top with a tiny little bit of silicone. Let's see. I'm gonna give it a not that much of a stir, So just, you know, fold it in. That's it. This one, just fold it in. This one too, folding it in. And the last one. Oops. Okay. A little bit of green, maybe more green. Oh no, here's a lot of green. Okay. Now one more, but this time not too much, like that. And we gotta let it come back because otherwise I'm gonna lose those really juicy cells up there. There we go. Okay, that's nice. Now I'm gonna just let this do its thing. I'm gonna see what happens. I do want to do the bubbles. There, that's not enough. Gotta get the big one. That's it. Just for the bubbles, and then just let it do its thing. So I have this beautiful band of cells up here. They are really juicy and beautiful. Then I have, you know, this is still the first band. Then another one on top, and I'm not going to do anything to that. What I do want to do is just add a little bit up here, and I'm going to try. That's it. And I'm going to try and make something out of this. Ooh. No, I think I'll do that with this. Let's see how broad that is. Nope, really got to do it with the comb. So I'm going to make that come down a bit. Ooh. Can't. Nope, that was not such a good idea. So I've got to fix this. Let me get something. Now I can come through it like that. And it's gonna work, I'm pretty sure. Just have to let it get all back into shape. After I've done that, it'll level out. And then I'm gonna pull it with this. That's okay. Now, one more down here. I'll just fix it with a big fat ribbon. There it goes. Now it looks like it's supposed to be there. Gonna give it a little, just a tiny little bit of heat, and as you can see, those cells there are popping. That's kind of nice. Did want a little bit more, but I did want a little bit more over here, but how am I going to do that? Let's see. Let me just pull that over the side. There's a little bit too much white for my taste. There we go. That's looking nice. Okay. Now that is smoothing out. That's okay. That I like. This I still like. A lot of stuff going on. It's a real busy piece, but that's okay because it's also a lot of experimenting. I really do need a little bit more paint up here to come down the side. Oop, wrong color. Still wrong color. There it goes, that's better. That'll work out. And here on the side, that's okay. Okay, this is it. I love what's going on here. I'm gonna give you a close-up in a bit. Oh yeah, I can leave the audio in. I'm getting really a bad cold again. It drives me crazy that I get that so much. Okie dokie, here we go. There it is. There's a lot going on, and I really like this down here. I think I'm gonna do another one without the silicone, and just do one with a comb, because I really like the way it does that. See how beautifully it keeps those marks? I really like that. Even up here you can see where I went through it with the comb. How beautiful that is. I think it really adds to the piece. Okay guys, put you back up here. See if I can get you back on the monitor. Sorry about this. Gotta push that thing in and it won't get in. Pain in the rear. Okay, I have no visual. That doesn't matter. I just want to thank everyone for watching this one. I'm gonna let this dry all by itself, and we'll see what it does done tomorrow. I am seeing a little bit of a piece that I want away there. Oh no, I was gonna tell you guys about the what I mixed. That's right. Okay, why is it not working? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, there I am. There I am. Hi. Sorry, a little bit of technical difficulties. Now what I did is I was mixing my paint, and it was Vallejo fluid, and every single color I matched with a little bit of Winsor & Newton. So there are two mixes in here, and the thing is that what I'd like to see is what that does when it dries. Wait a minute, got a little goober here. What that does when it dries, and sorry about that, got you in the way there. I want to see what it does when it dries, because usually when you put two brands together and one is on one side of the drying range and the other on the other, you will get a lot of cracking. So I'm sort of experimenting to see what's going to happen. And I see a couple of little air bubbles which I'm popping at the moment. I don't want to go over it again with a torch. So I'm going to let this dry like it is, and then we'll see what happens. So oh yeah, I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. What I did, so it's Vallejo fluid with the thicker pouring medium. Then I put a little bit of Winsor & Newton with the thinner pouring medium. So that mixed together, the Winsor & Newton, the Vallejo, thin pouring medium, thick pouring medium, it sort of has some sort of a special bonding, because there's no water in here whatsoever. So it bonds and it does beautiful stuff. As you've seen before, when I did one of those lines with the comb, they got all jaggedy. This is jaggedy because after I put the comb through it, I moved the canvas. But as you can see up here,